So I've got the Blackstone E-Series 22-inch right here. We're going to unbox it and go over some first impressions, and it's coming up right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate having you here, as I always say. And I love doing these kinds of videos because for whatever reason, my review videos and my videos where I am basically talking more about cookers than food, they seem to do pretty well on the channel. So I'm excited to do this. I didn't even know this existed, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not really sure how long this has been out for, but I ran into it on the Blackstone website about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. And I'm like, man, I gotta have one of these because there's so many times living here in Illinois where it's so cold outside. Point being, there's a lot of times when I don't want to be outside cooking on the griddle if it's super cold, and I don't want to have to be cleaning it afterwards. So when I ran into this, I'm like, man, I wonder, how this is going to compare to the outdoor version. I realize that this griddle top is not made of the same material, and I think that's going to have a large impact. And we're going to find all that out. But for now, just having something that I can cook on inside when it's really cold out is going to be really cool, and I can't wait to test it out. So we're going to do a lot of tests and cooks in upcoming videos. For now, we're just going to unbox this thing, take a look at it, see what features it has, and I don't know, I'll give you my opinion. So let's get started by cutting this box open because I haven't done that yet. Scissors. First thing that I notice is that it definitely seems to be very well packaged. Let's get this styrofoam out of here. And here we've just got instruction manual. I do like to read those, believe it or not. I see a lot of reviews and people that do videos about various cookers that haven't even read the book on it, and it's kind of annoying to me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrestle to get this thing out of the box. I'm gonna get a quick shot with my phone here to just show you, how well packaged this is. So I am impressed by that. I do definitely like that, but let me get a little slow-mo action here. And you can see there's space around the cooker on the top and the bottom area, and then the styrofoam is holding it on the sides. So I would gander to say that this probably doesn't run into a lot of shipping damage, but I could be wrong. All right, let me just wrestle to get this out of the box. I'll put it on the counter and I'll be right back. My wife loves having boxes all over the house. Actually, she does not. But it's what we do for a living now, right, honey? All right, so I have my power cord here. And this is undoubtedly a grease catching device. So yeah, this definitely looks like a grease catching device. There we go, opening the lid. A lot of cooking space here that I can see. Let me get this bag, or let me get this packing off here. This is kind of like a subway window. I can open this up. What would you like on your sandwich, sir? That was stupid. I'm cutting that out. So this right here is my base setup. Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't see any other packaging or anything under there. Let me get the top back on now. That did not feel good, by the way. I'm learning things as I go. Let me get this put into place correctly because I didn't have it in place correctly, and that's probably why my lid was a little wobbly. So it's got these little bar areas here that slide into place. There we go. That's much, much better. And actually, once I slid it into place, this is really, really nice. So now let me put that lid back on. This is actually very sturdy, and when I move this, I'm moving the whole griddle, not just the lid. So very, very nice. Let's take this top off here again. Not the griddle top, but just the cover. I believe it comes off just by opening it maybe halfway. There we go. Very simple. And I want to take a really close look at this griddle top because honestly, this is where all the magic is made, in terms of how this thing operates and how the food tastes. Let me just give you a look at it. So this is what it comes like. It's got this sticker on it. And so this is what it looks like with the sticker off. It has sort of a little bit of a grainy feel to it. So just to go over some of the features of this that I found on their website, this is 22 inches, like I mentioned early on in the video. It's 300 square inches of cooking area, 312 square inches of cooking area, which is a lot. I mean, when I'm looking at this, like, I think I can make a pretty good sized meal for my family. You know, we have 4 at home now. My oldest daughter moved out. She still comes by every weekend. Thank God I get to still see her. You know, I could easily cook for, you know, our family of 4 on here with no problem and no big deal. This griddle top is made out of a ceramic titanium, or actually it's a ceramic titanium coating. And you could kind of tell when you feel it. I mean, you do feel that. You feel that ceramic feel. So I think that's decent quality, and I'm excited to see what kind of a sear am I going to get with this when I do smash burgers or if I do steak. You know, how's it going to handle certain things, like if I'm cooking pancakes, you know, is it going to stick? So there's a lot of things yet to be found out. But in terms of the feel of it and the quality, you know, this is really good. I do like this. That hood that I showed you that I was able to take off, that being removable, that's obviously a feature that we do want to mention. And because of that thing closing like that, I'm assuming you can steam things that way. I don't normally do that. I have my outdoor air fryer model, and I never really cook with the lid closed. I just don't want anything to gather on top of the lid and drip down. But you know, this being indoor and smaller, I can probably wipe that down pretty easy if I decided to do that. One big thing that they do mention is that you do not want to use metal utensils on this. So when I bought this, I actually bought a bundle, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I got with it, but the tools that I got with it are not metal. So we'll get to that in a second. But very important, if you do buy this, don't try using metal tools on it. Not good. Important safety tip, Egon. Now the panel, the control panel here, I don't have it powered on yet, but it is very sleek and cool looking. And that's one thing that I definitely do want to point out. And this LCD display, that's probably the next thing we should get to. So let me get this thing plugged in and I'll show you what that looks like. Also, we're going to get this grease tray hung. This just hangs right off the back. And I did that without even looking. I just reached behind there and put it on, so it's a pretty easy fit. Now let me get this thing wired up. So this is really cool. I turned it on and I got this cool little boot up noise, and I have the Blackstone logo on here. All I did was press this left button, and I'll show you. I press that left button, that knob lights up, and I'll do the same here on this one. And you can see that its startup default temperature is 200 degrees. Now, it looks like this will go up to, let's see, 500 degrees is the claim. So I'm not sure about that. I guess we'll find out. And I'm not going to turn it on right now. This is something that I'm going to do in my follow-up videos. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Got to learn how to use this thing. All right, so if you press it and hold it in, it'll turn off. So from the consumer's perspective, all in all, the way this thing was shipped to me, the quality of it, the way it was boxed, the whole 9 yards, I like it so far. I really, really do. I'm going to be doing some cooks on this, and then I'm going to be doing a full review. Today was just unboxing, going over the features with you, but believe me when I tell you that I'm going to be doing some really cool cooks on this, and I'll be posting all those, doing it in video format. Hopefully I'll find better camera angles for you guys for those videos, but we'll see. And oh, I forgot, I want to show you the accessories that came with my kit. So this is a egg ring tray, and so this is pretty much a way that you can make round eggs if you want, perfectly round eggs, and keep them separated. It's made out of silicone, so it can withstand the heat here, and you know, you can make some egg McMuffins with this if you want. This is super cool. I also got this spatula holder. So what this will do is it'll just keep your counter clean. You can lay this on your counter right here next to it, put your spatulas on there, and then you don't get your counter dirty. So that is kind of cool. And then I got this 3-piece griddle kit, which is a pair of tongs and 2 spatulas. And these are, I'm undoubtedly going to guess that they're made out of silicone or something like that. Nylon construction, heat resistant up to 400 degrees, and for use with non-stick cookware, and they're dishwasher safe. So nylon construction, there we go. And these are obviously built to withstand some good heat. So yeah, I mean, this will be what you'll want to use with this. You don't want to use metal utensils. They have that all in capital letters on the website and in the book. So make sure you're not cooking with metal utensils if you buy this cooker. And so that's it for today. I really appreciate all your guys' support. Stay tuned for some cooks on this. I'll put a pinned comment underneath this video with information on this cooker, a link, and also some additional stuff that I can edit in the pinned comment. I really can never edit my description. It's a long story. It really screws up the YouTube algorithm, but I'm just going to do anything. If there's anything I forgot in this video or anything I want to add, or as I do cooks, I might go back and put links to those videos in the pinned comment here. But either way, you can just search my channel. And, you know, that's it. I don't need to keep you any longer. So I really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to check out my link tree down below. And I did open the membership section for the site. So please, if you want to support me, it's only $2.99 a month to be a member. And I do once a month right now. All I'm really committing to is once a month I'm doing a private members chat and stream. But I'm going to be opening up more and more levels of that as time goes by. This is what I do for a living. This is how I support my family. So if you enjoy my channel and you get any good information or useful stuff or inspiration out of what I do, please go ahead and support me. I'd really appreciate it. And there's lots of ways to do it down in Linktree besides membership. So that's it for today. Take care. Till next time, I'll see you on the next episode.